They called it a land of nightmares, a place where even the bravest warriors refused to march, because once you entered, you never came back. Deep in the heart of Africa, hidden beyond rivers and thick forests, there was a kingdom unlike any other. A kingdom where enemies vanished, armies melted into silence, and whispers of horror spread across villages. This was not because of swords or spears alone, but because of what the people of this kingdom became known for. They were feared as cannibals. When outsiders came to conquer their land, they didn't just face warriors. They faced the terrifying knowledge that if they lost, their bodies would never return home. The people of this kingdom used fear as their greatest weapon. Imagine marching into battle knowing your enemies would not only kill you but consume you. Stories spread of captives disappearing in the night, of cooking fires burning with the smell of human flesh, of rituals that blended war with the supernatural. Whether every detail was true or not didn't matter. Fear itself became an unstoppable shield. Entire armies hesitated, refusing to fight. Some enemies even fled before the first spear was thrown. But this kingdom was more than horror. It was a land of power, unity, and deep belief in protecting their soil at all costs. To them, eating their enemies was not madness. It was a symbol of absorbing strength, of ensuring invaders never returned to threaten them again. What outsiders saw as savagery, they saw as survival. The cannibal warriors became legends. Their drums shook the forests, their war cries echoed like the dead rising from the earth, and their enemies whispered, "Do not go there, or you will never return." And yet, even in the face of colonial armies armed with guns and cannons, this reputation gave them a terrifying advantage. Some colonizers recorded these stories with disgust, others with fascination, but all agreed on one thing: this was a kingdom that ruled through fear. But legends, like shadows, always grow darker. Over time, their story was twisted by enemies who wanted to paint them as monsters. Historians argue even today, were they truly cannibals, or was this a weapon of psychological war? Did they eat their enemies, or was the rumor itself the sharpest spear they ever threw? What we do know is that their name still haunts Africa's hidden history. They fought in ways the world was not ready for, and whether through fire, blood, or fear, they carved their place into memory. This is the legacy of the Cannibal Kingdom, where terror became armor and legend became truth. And if you think this is the only dark secret Africa hides, think again. Because beyond the shadows, there are stories even more chilling. Subscribe to Dark Africa Files and join us as we uncover the stories history tried to erase.